So firstly, evacuation procedure, out of the main door, out into the car park, and wait for further instructions from the clerk. Apologies, sorry. Thank you. So I have the minutes of the previous meeting, which was in 2019. So the members happy that that's an accurate due reflection of that specifically. So, marvellous, thank you very much. I should duly sign that one. So, item 2 on the agenda is the Winterbourne Charities update. At this point, I shall hand over to Diane, and would you like the microphone?
I've got one here. If I may.
Yeah, good idea. Thank you.
Okay. The Winterbourne Charitable Trust is a registered charity formed by the amalgamation of historical legacies to the church. The aims of the charity are to relieve poverty and help with education. The criteria is residency within the civil parish of Winterbourne, which includes Winterbourne Down, Hanbrook and Cranching. We haven't had an AGM, obviously, because of the COVID for 2 years. So the finances, as at the 31st of March 2022, the bank showed £1,568.13 and the charity's deposit of £763.10. As at the 30th of September 2021, the charity's investment was £8,025.25. These figures are estimated pending receipt of the end-of-year statements. We've had an expenditure of £800. That was £200 to 4 schools: Hanbrook, St Michael's, Frenchy and Elm Park. 5 local preschool groups have been approached if we need help of any kind, but we've had no response from them. The AGM for the trust is currently the 18th of May 2022. That again will depend on COVID. That's my report.
Marvellous. Thank you for that, Diane, as always. Okay, so item 3, the Chairman's report. Winterbourne Parish Council is the elected body that represents the interests of the parishioners who live in Winterbourne, Hanbrook and Frenchy. We continue to operate 2 standing committees. The Planning Committee meets on the 1st and the 3rd Monday of each month, with occasional additional meetings being called should the need arise. Finance and General Budgets Committee meets on the 3rd Monday of each month. Agendas for all of our meetings are posted on public notice boards within the parish and on our website and posted on social media to make everyone aware within the community. We have expanded the information based on our new website, and we've had positive comments from parishioners on the layout of the website as well. I would encourage everyone to look at the website as it is a valuable source of information. The Council continues to represent Winterbourne Parish Council on outside bodies that they're elected to do. The last annual parish meeting was held on Monday the 8th of April 2019, and it has not been held during the past 2 years as mentioned due to the COVID restrictions, so I'm very pleased the meeting is able to go ahead. COVID-19 has changed the way that we live, work and communicate. Many parishioners have been able to use our nature reserves and open spaces for exercise and mental well-being in the past 2 difficult years for many of us. So we're very lucky that we have these facilities within the community, that we've certainly had feedback from many parishioners that's been a benefit to them and their families. We've recorded the sad loss of Councillor Paul Hemmings, who has been the chairman of the Finance and the General Business Committee. Paul was a very well respected member of the community and volunteered with other organisations and will be very sadly missed. We welcome Councillor Brian Sargent as the latest elected member of the Parish Council. The Greenfield Centre is owned and managed by the Parish Council, where the Parish Council office is also based. The Greenfield Centre is well used within the community and hosts a number of classes, associations and meetings with diverse groups. And I am pleased to see that it's flourishing again once the COVID restrictions have been lifted. The police also have a base here and provide good community engagement. The drop-in meeting dates can be viewed on our website. So again, I would encourage everyone within the community to see when they have those. And we're very pleased that they continue to be an asset here as I see it within the building. I'm pleased to report that Winterbourne Parish Council has managed our finances very well and have not increased the precept for this financial year. Also helped that we had a fixed contract to our energy needs and continue to receive income from our solar panels on the roof. The opening of the facilities within the rental spaces here is obviously very important to our income, so we're very pleased that that has continued as well. We continue to make funds available to help the excellent work local organisations do within the parish. Please contact the parish office for grant application form and guidance on eligibility. The grant application form is also now available on the website to download, and it also has guidance criteria on there as to whether it's applicable or not. We'd like to thank all parishioners who were very kind to volunteer in our community. Examples are litter picking, maintenance of nature reserves, raising the flagtops at the co-op, volunteering in sports organisations and various local events and committees, to name but a few. These all make our parish a better place to live in, and we are all very grateful to the volunteers who do all those jobs and other roles within our community. We have been updating our bylaws and also produced a local nature action plan, and I'm grateful for all the work the members have specifically put into that. I would also like to thank Sally and Sarah in the office and all of our staff. The running of the Zoom meetings worked very well during the pandemic, and I'm grateful that working from home and the office has kept the day-to-day running of the Parish Council running very well indeed. I had a kind message from Dr. Rouse within our parish who would like to thank Sally for her help with the historical records and papers relating to the Tucker-Field Friendship, as he's unable to attend the meeting this evening, so he's passed on his thanks specifically to you. So the archive work is super excellent. I would also like to express my thanks to Tim, who's gone above and beyond in standing in for me whilst I've been in hospital for spells. Also to the chairs and the vice chairs of the committees, and also to Hugh, who stood in on some of the planning committee meetings as well, chairing those. I also wish to thank all councillors who come and give up their time at meetings and within the community to help keep our parish a special place that it is. Thank you. Moving on to the F&GP, which I'm sorry, to the Planning Committee report, and then afterwards the Financial and General Purpose Committee from Tim. Planning Committee.
Okay, thank you, Paul. Can everyone hear me okay through this? to be feeding back. Yeah, good evening everyone. This is on behalf of John and myself. Obviously John is unable to be with us while he's working in Wrexham. The most important thing to start with is to thank all of the planning committee for your hard work and support, and to you, Trevor, also for representing South Gloss, where we've been able to use your invaluable knowledge and experience to assist us. We take our role very seriously, and I think what's important to understand is over the last 2 years we've seen a 25% increase in the number of planning applications locally. There's no doubt that this is due to the fact that people are working from home, the COVID situation, and all of those things mixing together have made people think far more carefully about their own surroundings, how they can be adapted to suit different working methods and different ways of living. And we've seen a tremendous amount of pressure on South Gloss Planning Department as a result of that big increase in applications, which obviously we've also had to assess and deal with on a local basis as well. Within the statistics that have been put together, which Sarah's put together for me for the normal report, I also asked her to do a figure or do some estimate of the cases where we maybe have objected with our sort of local knowledge and feelings about applications, where South Gloss have then made a different decision to that and accepted it. And that, on the face of it, is quite a big number in the sense that 20% of our objections were ones where South Gloss went on to approve that particular case, possibly against our wishes if you saw it on face value. What was interesting when you delved deeper into those figures was that of those 20% where we'd objected that they were supported, the conditions that we asked to be applied, or things that we asked be important to looking at the particular application, were put into the acceptance of the application. So in 10%, half of those cases where we objected, our comments and our feedback were taken on and those conditions were put in. And it illustrates to me that our local knowledge and our dedication to understanding what goes on in our parish is really important to making sure that things get dealt with fairly and properly. So that was quite an important thing to look at and to assess, I felt, to get a feel for what a difference we're making and how we're dealing with these that come up before us. We've also been working very closely together with local councillors and also the planning and enforcement team. There are frequent opportunities to go to training courses either online or locally, and a number of us have done training courses where we've learnt an awful lot, not only about the teams that we're working with at South Gloss, but also about the things that are important in how we assess applications and how we deal with them to help them as well. So I just wanted to comment on that because I think it's important that for volunteers we're doing our job as professionally and as responsibly as we can. And thank you to the whole team for all of that hard work. So that concludes my report. Thank you, Chairman.
Well, thank you very much. For those who aren't familiar with the annual parish meeting, this is not the annual general meeting of the parish council. It's a separate standalone meeting, and traditionally, as a parish council, for members of the public, we look to just outline the functions of what each of the committees on the councils do, as you heard from Paul and others. And I will do that now regarding the Finance and General Purposes Committee, where I will also cover some more information about projects and grants. So I'd like to open my report this evening by paying my own tribute to Councillor Paul Hemmings, who, as we know, sadly passed away in June 2021. Paul Kembury has already mentioned. Paul was Chair of the Finance and General Purposes Committee for many years. And all of us know just how hard he worked for all parishioners. Greatly missed by us all as a councillor, but also as a really good friend. So the Finance and General Purpose Committee meets on the third working Monday of each month here at Greenfield Centre, consists of 8 councillors, 2 from the French Haven ward and 6 from the Winterbourne Down and Hamilton ward. In line with our other meetings, our agendas are published on the parish notice boards and website, and the FMGP meeting is open to members of the public to attend to observe. The main functions of this committee are the management of the finances of the council, the setting of the annual budget and precept, monitoring all income and expenditure and ensuring compliance with financial regulations of good practice. And the committee's responsibilities include management of our excellent staff, the Greenfield Centre where we are this evening and all of the parish council's assets, and in terms of the work we do to maintain, develop and enhance our recreation, leisure and sports facilities. And the committee is also responsible for environmental issues. In terms of finances and projects, the parish council have always been very, very proud of many years in which we've taken our responsibility for managing the parishioners' council tax extremely seriously. We are responsible for ensuring an adequate and effective system of internal controls. We publish agreed financial regulations to apply to how we manage our finances. We also prepare an annual governance and accountability return, and our accounts are always audited. Each year the council agrees a budget that sets the annual charge to parishioners, which is known as the precept. We have an excellent reputation for careful management of our finances and providing some of the best value for money in South Gloucestershire. We've already heard from Paul, the council agreed there would be no rise in the total precept that would be charged to parishioners for the coming year, whilst we continue to make grants available to many local organisations. Due to the careful management of our finances over many years, we've continued to create reserves that allow us to invest in new projects without the need for imposing large rises in the parish precept. Whilst the challenges of the COVID pandemic slowed some of the projects, I'm pleased that we're now making real progress on a large number of projects across the parish. It's important to note that without the creation of our reserves, we would not have been able to have the free cash to undertake unexpected and unbudgeted recent repairs, for instance, to the duck pond on Flaxpit Lane, or to act as quickly as we did to address the enormous damage that we saw from the freak weather at the end of last year in Winterbourne. By having significant sums of money through our reserves that we have saved, we can afford to plan and deliver high-value works, such as the works to repair the walls on French Colony near the Village Hall, to plan the much-needed renovation of the pavilion at Winterbourne Rec, the renovation of 2 kitchens here in the Greenfield Centre, and for the periodic maintenance to manage the flooring here in the main hall. But in addition to these projects, we're working to identify and install new leisure and play facilities, particularly Winterbourne Rec or Whitesea Common, and also to invest in the upkeep of our nature reserves and public open spaces. As Paul's already mentioned, we've recently agreed to create a parish-wide local nature action plan in support of the South Gloucestershire Biodiversity Action Plan. We see this as another important aspect of how the parish council has been committed and fulfilled its requirements, as we have been for many years, to managing our environmental assets. We've been working closely now with the North Bristol NHS Trust for many years regarding the transfer of public open space areas of the old French Hospital site to the ownership of the parish council. I'm pleased to say that that work continues, and we are hoping, as a result of further meetings, to be able to have some good news in that space soon. But this is another important part of our work to improve our environment across the whole parish. And we see this as another way in which our negotiations, when they're finalised and formalised and transfer takes place, to enhance the environment for all of us. And this is a culmination of many years of lots of hard work from current and past parish councils. Personally, I think the new French Parklands will be a great addition to superb open spaces we enjoy, and will add significantly to our already existing parish And finally, to close this evening, I'd just like to add my thanks to our excellent hard-working staff, and also, most importantly, to all of you as fellow councillors who all work so incredibly hard, give up so much time to work in the best interest of our community and to make our parish such a wonderful place to live. Thank you all.
Thank you. So the next item on there is projects, which you historically do. So, as you've heard within the FMGP report, we are planning that for next year, amongst other things, to refurbish the kitchen area of this main hall, the open Greenfield Centre, repair sections of the Water French the updating and renovation of the pavilion and the recreation field in Winterbourne, new play and leisure facilities for the recreation field in Winterbourne and Watson Common and Hanbrook, and the city is saying to complete the land transfer of Frenchley Apartments from North Bristol Trust. We are also looking to provide an outdoor table tennis table in the play area. We are also looking at the possible location of one of the recreation field in Winterbourne. And we will continue to manage the Winterbourne duck pond, looking at the silt levels at the moment, and we need to work out a practical and financially prudent way in which we can deal with that. So, item 4 says, any other business? So, if I can start with any members of the public, is there anything specific to bring up? Thank you. Start on my left. Diane. Okay, fine. No more. Richard? Mike? No. You? Richard? I think the average region would be a good place to start. Well, thank you. Tim?
Nothing to add. Thank you, Paul.
Marvellous. Okay. Well, last year the meeting concluded at 7:24. This time it's 7:28, so I think we've kept it within what we wanted to do very much. So thank you all for attending this evening. Thank you.
Thank you.